Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. We're going to do your general read for Wednesday, July the 2nd, 2025. See what's the vibe. So let's see. Let's get your angel number. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. How y'all doing? I see y'all laying in the cut. Appreciate you being here. What you got for Scorpio? Give us an angel number for Scorpio for Wednesday, July 2nd, universe. Starting them off right, Scorpio. 1177, growth, learning, development, nature, potential, success, expansion. Take take positive steps towards learning and personal development. Engage in activities like taking classes, reading, or spending time in nature to unlock your potential and achieve success. So ask yourself, Scorpio, what areas of my life could benefit from learning or growth? How can I incorporate new experiences or knowledge into my daily routine? Enroll in a course or workshop that interests you. Read a book on a topic you're passionate about, or spend time in nature to reconnect with your inner self and, stimulate personal growth. So 1177, growth. 1414, ignite your spark inspiration, opportunity, joy, new beginnings, positivity. I said we started the month off on a good note. 1177, all about growth. Universe wants you to take time and focus on the areas that could benefit from learning and growth. And how can you incorporate these new experiences or knowledge into your daily routine? Eight of Swords, what you in your head about? Mm-mm. I know that ain't you. What you in your head about? What? What? Taking a different route? What? Going in a different direction? What this journey? What this journey brings? What this path holds? Could be distancing yourself from an Aries. Yeah, the Emperor there. All right, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What's the overall energy for Scorpio for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025? Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I heard Anita Baker. I apologize. Page of yes, you got your sword. Scorpio, who did it? Who did it? Who didn't did it, Scorpio? Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles the overall energy for Scorpio? That is Virgo, but also can be Taurus and or Capricorn. Why is the Page of Pentacles the overall energy for Scorpio universe? I'm sorry. Hangman. I thought no perspective. I thought I saw it. No. Somebody, who's upside down? Who's ah, they stuck. They don't know. Oh, that's why. It's just sword after sword after sword. Gotcha. Five of Swords. And they're off to the races. This is somebody who could have ghosted, walked away, being manipulative. Three of Cups. Possibly when it comes to a group dynamic, friend group. Somebody in the middle. Eight of Swords. That Eight of Swords fell out. Somebody in their head. The peace, the harmony, the union is upside down. You got the Ten of Swords here with the Eight of Swords with the Five of Swords. These are some nasty swords. Four of Cups. Star. Ace of Cups. Somebody coming in with a cup and they coming in quick. They want to talk. That's Gemini there. Growth. Trying to figure out how they can get something to grow. Coming in to possibly have a conversation about growth, uh, about expansion. Possibly after some betrayal and ending, they got somebody in their head. Maybe somebody ran off. Five of Swords, ghosting. You know, yeah. If you're a ghoster, you ain't got a good track record. So yeah. And this Five of Swords, they're looking back at all the swords they left behind, even though they're still carrying three. Huh. All right. Hangman. Why is the hangman here? They in their head, they thinking. They trying to figure it out. Trying to gain a new perspective. On how to heal a situation. Okay, the hangman universe. Why is the hangman here? Page of Cups. We got double Pisces here. New beginnings. They're stuck on how they could come in, possibly after some betrayal. Cause some type of conflict. Now this person is in their head about how they can heal a connection. You're over it. Four of Cups. Heard it all before. You're over it. Like you're not interested. You're not open either. Four of Pentacles. Temper. Yeah, you're trying to get yourself back in balance, peace, harmony. Balancing out the energy is the pathway to wisdom. Keeping yourself in balance. You got healing here with the Temperance and with the Star. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they losing some sleep. This person could be feeling weighed down, not knowing what to do, how to get themselves right back up, back in a position to where they feel grounded. Ten of Pentacles. It's like it's feeling burdened when it comes to building some type of stable foundation. Three of Swords. Some heartbreak, some emotional pain. That could be a third party. That could have been a situation with the Tower here at the bottom. Could have caused a sudden change. And you do have the Ten of Swords here at the bottom. That's why they're in their head when it comes to this union. The Star, this is King of Wands. Leo, can be Sag and or Aries. This person can be a leader, an authority figure. Ten of Swords. Oh yeah, they're trying to figure out. Oh, they're in their head of how they can heal the situation. There could have been, like I said, some type of betrayal, some pain, loss. But this Ten of Swords, it says you have reached rock bottom, but the only way to go is up from here. But this person is feeling mentally trapped, not knowing how to heal this connection. Could be due to limited beliefs. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, and or Libra. Yeah, this person is definitely in their head. They could have pulled back, went within. This person can have Leo, Aquarius, or Virgo in their chart. You got a lot of air here. High Priestess. Following your intuition, having that inner strength and to focus, having that control. True strength is not in brute force. It is the power of the soul which lies in vulnerability. You may be picking up intuitively that this person is over trying to overcome some challenges, especially when it has to do with a romantic partnership. Meaning shit may have not went good in another relationship or a few, and maybe something is coming up. We are in Pluto retrograde. We are in the midst of the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde. Um, what else is going on out there? What else is going on? Oh, we got a Saturn retrograde that starts July 13th. Wonderful. Along with the Mercury retrograde, because we're in the shadow period now, but that kicks off July 18th. And then Neptune, July 14th, July 4th. Huh. What do you know? And look at Saturn rounding the block in Aries on July 13th. Huh. Oh boy. Oh fuck boy. And then we got a full moon in Capricorn on July 10th. Oh yeah. Mm, okay. So some shit could be coming up. You may know this. You may have with that Four of Pentacles that came out when we clarified the Hangman. That Four of Pentacles with that Temperance. You may know to, pull back your energy to keep yourself in balance and things of that nature. So, and being patient and allowing the universe to work and allow things to work out. Because either way it goes, things are gonna work out. You get what I'm saying? So if a person got a problem and ghosting and running off when shit get difficult, or there's some, there's an infraction, if you've given a person not a reason not to trust your word. So, something comes up, it's just like, oh, okay. But if a person got, they run off, brute force being vulnerable instead of being vulnerable and facing those hard truths or having those tough conversations to get over that, this person may be still working through that. Because I said limiting beliefs. This person may be ricken with thoughts of past infractions, swords, hurt, pain, loss. So instead of breaking free or facing those hard truths or those hard conversations, or they may flee. Maybe this person is thinking about how that has caused pain or heartbreak, loss, not for you, for them, because they're losing out on being in your energy. Being in your presence is a courtesy, it's a gift. They should honor that. But this person is definitely in their head, rippled by thoughts of the past that can cause them to act this way. Because let's be honest, When we pick these cards up, ain't a king on the table, not an emperor. So thinking the baby, the night, I mean the page, the knight. I mean, if we're honest, we're talking childhood, adolescent. Like, why are we moving in this fashion? Eight of Swords. Let's see what's going on in they noggin. Let's bust open these swords. Eight of Swords, universe. You know, I still did not straighten these cards out. We're gonna roll with it. My OCD ass. I know eventually a bunch of cards is gonna get mixed up. I'm gonna have to put some decks together, but I'm riding this OCD wave out until the universe tells me to shift. Ten of Swords. What's going on in the noggin universe? Running the streets. Could be in trouble with the law. Maybe have some issues. Could be in law enforcement. This person, you know, they just could be, what is it, in Jackie Brown, street life? Because that's the only thing I know. I mean, thug don't necessarily have to be thug on the corner, you know what I'm saying? Real corner boy, you know. He just be this person just hang out, you know. They may hang out with their friends, go to the spot and everything else. They just like to get around. Maybe thinking about how they were moving. I mean, when you think about a thug and them corner boys, they be moving kind of shifty, kind of shady. So maybe this person is thinking about how they move. Five of Swords with, you know, Eight of Swords and the thug. You know how I was moving, ghosting, trying to win at all costs, trying to be manipulative. You know, possibly trying to get somebody to chase. How they were moving, running the streets, running ragged. Yeah, they thinking about that now. Hmm. Suck the joy, the celebration out of something. Police station, they could have issues with the law, or they could be watching you. Look at Reno 911. Look at him, fake ass mustache. Will Mark say, fake ass toy cop. Oh, they thinking about how they left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. Mm. This person could be in law enforcement, military, security. All right, Craig and Day, do your thing. Oh, how they left you on red for what? To be reckless? Oh, okay. Ghosted. So this motherfucker was ghosting you to go be reckless. Reckless love and sex. Now they thinking about it. Mm. They could have possibly got caught up. That could have been the reason why they ghosted, because they got running them streets, boy. Running them streets. Now they losing sleep. Ain't that something? Now they worry, replaying events in their head, everything else. Because you know what? Even if it wasn't, I'm going to say this. Even if it wasn't about reckless love and sex, they could have been reckless with just being on and off, hot and cold. Like, you can't play with nobody like that. Because a motherfucker, you go run off them. Motherfucker they won't be there when you get back. Like, who are you? What Kiki Palmer say? I'm sorry, I wouldn't know this man if he was right in my face. I'm sorry, I don't know who this man is. Bad news. Now they worried. I'm hearing Yvette when she got in the car, when she went to go pick up her son from Jody, and she was talking about he don't love me no more. It's like that. That bad news. That's what I heard. Like, you closing, the cycle is closing. It's time for growth. It's time for expansion. And if it says, take positive steps towards learning and personal development. That means, cross watcher, if you are in the way of me, my personal development as a Scorpio, I got to really taking positive steps, meaning walking away from your ass. Yeah, that's why they in their head, because they coming in, rushing in, coming in, rushing in, coming in, rushing in. When I play them games, they waiting on that judgment. Wondering what decision you gonna make. All right, what they want to talk about? Knight of Swords. Let's switch it up. What they want to talk about? Knight of Swords universe. Knight of Swords. What they want to talk about? Closed off, anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within. Why they were closed off? Admire, inspired by you songs, emotional bond, telepathic love. You may feel this person pulling on your energy. We had the high priestess come out, so yeah, you do. You know, we always talk about your silence, but yeah, you being closed off is causing heavy anxiety in this person. That's why they're in their head. Butterflies, devotion, can't stop smiling. I mean, Scorpio, the butterfly represents transformation, feeling complete. Michael Jackson, you give me butterflies. You inspire this person. They feel complete happiness when they're with you, but you close off and they got to say something about that. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You can have an earth sign that's coming in to have this conversation with you. We did start the reading off with Earth, Page of Pentacles. Appreciation, letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, expressing love. So this person, although you're closed off, they seem like they're coming in. They may have some anxiety, they may be a little nervous because you got that sword up. They know that stinger ain't too far behind. You know, they see that before they see you. This seems like this person wants to come in and let you know how they feel about you. What's at the bottom? Reminiscing. This person is looking at your photos, remembering good times, thinking about you, dwelling. That's why I say you may feel this person um, pulling on telepathic love. You may feel this person pulling on your energy. Yeah, that's what they want to come in and talk about. Twin flames, shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, reflection of the soul. So you or this person can feel like, hey, this is my twin flame. You know, this is not my past. You need to stop running, being closed off. You got triggers here. So definitely twin flames. Yes, there's going to be triggers because you need to heal. That shit need to come up, you know. It's just like blowing your nose. You got to get that shit out. You clear your sinuses. You know, you got to get all that shit out. Childhood wounds, flashbacks, ready to explode, caught in the act. There could have been something that triggered this situation. Something. Hmm. Could be childhood wounds around summer. Well, we are in the summertime, in the summer months, Scorpio. So this could be going on right now. So keep in mind, we are in a Mercury retrograde. Everything ain't what it seems. I know it's hard to believe, but you know, take a moment, ask the universe for clarification. Do what you do best. It's time for growth. Take personal steps, take positive steps towards learning and personal development. That could be for you or whomever you're dealing with. Maybe them coming into you to express how they feel is them taking positive steps towards learning and personal development, you and or this person. So let's get your money messages. See what's going on at work. See if they're going to put that bonus on that check. All right, universe. When it comes to Scorpios, money and career, what messages do you have for them? Messages for Scorpio for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. Activation. You are activating your soul purpose and receiving gifts. Awaken your soul. Tap into your ancestral memory and inner wisdom. Didn't we talk about inner self? Oh, to go out and reconnect with nature. Focusing too much on the material world instead of your spiritual world. So the universe definitely wants you to get grounded, stay in alignment, do your meditation, do your rituals, because you're activating your soul purpose. And hey, in order to receive those gifts, we got to stay in alignment. So this now if we want to flip it, if we want to take it, we want to take this career wise, you're gonna have a job offer coming in. You may have been feeling stuck in a position. You kept getting stabbed in the back. Let's move this here. You may have been getting stabbed in the back, shortchanged, running around, ghosted, left on red. Hey, I mean, you said something about raises. I ain't seen no difference. What's going on? What you see is celebration, it's party, people in union. So it got you in your head like, hey, what should I do? In other situations, it may have not been any unity, you know. Motherfuckers may have been stabbing you in the back. Little did you know, trying to win at all costs. But you've healed, not to just accept any offer, small offer. Oh, is this a job offer? Is this a job offer? That's why they're gonna come in and talk about how much they appreciate you. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, butterflies. We're happy with you. We like you. So many people admire you, but you got closed off here. They may have refused to give in. I mean, we're in July now. I mean, checks, braids ain't rolling. It ain't rolling in. I mean, what we talking about? It's clear that that's not your priority. So therefore, you may have pulled back your energy. Now there's a new offer on the table, and now somebody want to negotiate. Ah, okay, 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 universe. All right. The rebel. Limiting beliefs are limiting your abundance. Didn't we? Where did we talk about limiting beliefs? Where? Maybe I said it. Maybe I said it and I didn't see it. Maybe this person had limiting beliefs. I think I saw it on one of the other cards. Yeah. You were this person. System buster, entrepreneur, or teacher, or teaching others a better way. You're a trailblazer meant to pave the way for future generations. So you're breaking free from limiting beliefs, which is activating your soul purpose, which is allowing these gifts to come in. You know why? It was time for growth. When the universe called, you had no question. When the universe said jump, you said how high. You got into alignment. All right. One more for Scorpio universe. You have the ability to teach others another way, that they don't have to stay within that box. Setbacks. Taking one step forward to take two steps back. Setbacks are telling you you're not ready to enter the next phase, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And that could be, I mean, when it comes to the job, you thinking if you put your best foot forward and, you help out, you do whatever you're supposed to do. And it's just like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting nowhere. I apply for the job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm getting, good evals, but yeah, I didn't qualify for a raise, or no, I don't meet all the qualifications, even though, per your description of the job, yeah, I do. But yeah, you're still not able to level up. You're still not. So it's just like, you know what? I gotta break the chains here. I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And for you, that could be growing, taking the positive steps towards learning and personal development, engaging in activities like taking classes, reading, or spending time in nature to unlock the potential and achieve success. Like I'm looking at, when it comes to career wise, digital court reporter. Yeah, I could show, yeah, and then just play the tape and make sure that, oh, yeah. What different is that from when I was doing medical transcription in the healthcare, when I was in the healthcare, wrapped up in healthcare? Oh, okay. I'm going to take that healthcare and I'm going to apply it to what I need to apply it to. I'm going to break the chains of, waiting on or dealing with people who's trying to win at all costs. They say they with you. They say they admire you. They say they appreciate you. But is that what you're getting on the back end? Ten of Swords. It's time to break those chains, because you're constantly, you could be in a position where you're trying to take one step forward and you're getting kicked two steps back. So it's just like, fuck this. Let me break the chains. I'm a trailblazer. I need to set a better example. We can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. And because of that, you are activating your soul purpose, because you chose to grow. Life purpose. Here we are again. I'm talking about your life purpose. You will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. You can't do that wrapped up, stuck, them eight of swords, limiting beliefs right there. You can't do that. Being caught up in the web of, everybody at the office and everybody business. Everybody talking about everybody. If you wanted to learn something new or shadow somebody, you can't do that. They got a problem with that. They say they promote within. That's what they tell you at the in the interview. There's room for growth, but you've been there 5 years. Supervisor position, team lead position, manager position come in. You got the credentials, you got the experience, plus what you brung from somewhere else, but they'll hire a motherfucker off the street and got the nerve to tell you to train them. Who I'm talking to? I feel like Matoki right now, because I done been there. You putting your all into it, still getting fucked on the back end. And it's just like, you know what? I got to do something different, because every Bobby Brown, every little step I take, here you are to kick me back down. No, you don't do this. You don't. Well, you are friends with. It's just like, look, I'm here to make a paycheck. I'm here to make money, not friends. Damn all that scramble to CD. Now, I ain't saying that some good friendships didn't come, that I'm not saying that good friendships didn't start from work. However, when I go to work, I'm here to make a paycheck. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to be nobody's friend. We could be cool, but that's not my main purpose. And if there's room for advancement, and that means I'm no longer your cubicle mate, and now I'm on the back wall or somewhere like with Joan and William, I'm on the 27th floor. If you fuck with me, you're gonna be happy for me. If not, then that's just letting me know it was just a work friendship, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Because your growth can't be limited to other people. And sometimes that's how we get stuck in situations. But the universe is saying it's time to start learning, taking steps towards learning and personal development, even if that means breaking those limiting beliefs, moving forward, doing what's right for you. Damn all that appreciation and admiring. I need that to reflect on my paycheck. What's his name? Motherfucker, tell me who do you love? Who do you really admire? Who you really appreciate? So I get it, Scorpio. You gotta do what you gotta do. Especially when it comes to your life purpose. Because what you may be doing, the reason why you're feeling stuck is because that ain't what you're supposed to be doing. I know we gotta make money, we gotta eat, we gotta pay for a place to stay. But we all know when it's just a paycheck. This ain't my life purpose. This ain't I ain't. But in the meantime, in between time, universe is saying start taking positive steps towards learning and personal development. Get out in nature. The ideas, the inspirations is going to come to you. Do what you need to do while you doing what you need to do. So when it come time for you to do what you need to do, you done already did what you needed to do. Staying ready so you ain't got to get ready, right? Right. With that being said, Scorpio, that is all I have for you when it comes to the overall energy for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. We now know the vibe. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.